Guys, plenty of intrigue surrounding this Elimination Chamber match.
And perhaps the most intriguing question at this point is which pod will open last. That's the pod you would think that likely houses the eventual winner of this match.
This is the kind of match that could change your entire life. The Fireflies are out.
What's it like being in the ring with this man?
Psychologically baffling. Every time you think you figured out what Bray Wyatt's gonna do, he does the polar opposite.
That's just the way Bray Wyatt likes it.
And remember, the luck of the draw is so important here in this Elimination Chamber.
That's right, Michael. Competing inside that structure is tough enough, but it becomes even more difficult when you're among the first two superstars to start the match.
This superstar may still be the champion at the end of this, but they will never be the same.
For over 16 years, this structure has played host to WWE's greatest warriors.
What an intimidating sight this chamber must be for all of these competitors.
Time to get rid of all those nervous butterflies and focus on the task at hand.
Guys, I was in the arena when the Elimination Chamber debuted in 2002, and somehow the structure has become even more destructive.
The earth is trembling with each step.
Elimination Chamber match coming up, and Corey, What should we be on the lookout for here in this one?
Well, to put it bluntly, somebody's going to get hurt here tonight. There is no way around it. That's just what happens when you agree to step foot inside the Elimination Chamber.
Uh-oh, the field is starting to fill up inside the Elimination Chamber.
Harsh steel, unforgiving plexiglass, and 6 of the most hungry competitors in WWE. This Elimination Chamber is going to be brutal. The Elimination Chamber match will undoubtedly be among the most vicious matches we've seen in a long time.
Boy, that's the truth, Michael. There's no way to sugarcoat it. When you're surrounded by that much steel, you're in danger, period.
Six superstars, one goal: survive the chamber.
Dozens of the toughest men and women in WWE history have braved this structure, and this combatant joins their ranks tonight.
Guys, one thing's for certain, this Elimination Chamber will chew these superstars up and spit them out at first chance.
It's as ruthless a match as there is, Michael. It's almost as if this structure has a pulse, and its sole mission is to cripple those who step inside.
Time to get rid of all those nervous butterflies and focus on the task at hand.
The door to the chamber is closed, and we are ready to go, guys.
The luck of the draw is so important in a match like this, guys. If you're one of the last to exit your pod, your chances of winning this thing go up exponentially.
Just breaking down the opponent. Drop down. Now leapfrog.
A long way down.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh, that'll mess up the neck.
Ooh, what impact.
Guys, these superstars really do appear to be in peak physical condition here tonight, which isn't surprising considering what's on the line here in this championship match.
Powerbomb! Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick. I gotta agree with you, Michael. These superstars are in tremendous shape. From what I understand, the champ has been hitting the gym twice daily.
Steve Austin, this is going to be big. And Steve Austin is looking for the ending of this matchup.
Looking at it here.
Stunner! Stone Cold with a stunner! Man, the cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Boom!
Beautiful technique.
Boom, what impact! On the shoulders here.
And it could be a long way down from there. Ooh, just dropped.
What a stomp! Good grief! The champion into the cover!
You're not going to win many matches that easily.
Way too early. Punch right to the face! A big fight field inside this arena here tonight for this huge championship match. And so far, Austin sets it up. And Austin, Luther's press! Luther's press! Look at him go!
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing. And the slam. You're absolutely right, Michael. This arena is electric right now. And I think part of it is their desire to be part of history. I think they're all anticipating a title change here tonight.
Cool your jet.
Oh, right to the heart.
Putting it all on the line.
Double X-handle smash.
Ooh, a gut buster.
That was all sorts of nasty.
Boom! Oof! Right up against his face.
Come on.
He's got him here. What a sidewalk slam.
He is fit.
He's got him covered. And the champ kicks out. Gonna take more than that. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Well, nasty fall. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
And Austin, Luther's press. Luther's press.
Look at him go.
What a maneuver.
Can you believe this battle's not over yet?
Austin.
Stunner.
What's going to happen now?
Things look dire.
Look at this. Yeah, he's got a lot left in him.
Yeah, good luck keeping those massive shoulders on the mat. Thunderous slam.
Get ready.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh! He goes for the cover. It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Yeah, good luck keeping those massive shoulders on the mat.
Walking around the city earlier.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Not sure how much more Strowman can take. He may very well be on Dream Street right now, guys.
I think this one's over. Monsters don't impart much fear when they're in this position.
Oh, shin breaker. Byron, I had a similar experience as you this morning. Nearly every person at the gym I went to was talking about this title match, and rightfully so. This is an absolutely huge match.
Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. Byron spent the morning at the bookstore, while you, Cole, went to the gym. Man, that's brilliant. You guys have any other jokes? Oh, nasty impact.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
No question about it, Cole.
And here's the monster. Oh, man, Corey, look at the...
Oh, hellacious power slam.
We may be looking at our winner.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Champion.
And a near fall.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away. You gotta believe this one's over. Ooh, what impact.
Well, who's coming out next? Who is it?
Nobody controls the pace of the match quite like this guy. The challenger's taking on some offense. Well, he knew the champion wasn't going to go down easy here tonight.
But we all know his pain tolerance is off the charts. And in a match like this, that may be what puts him over the top. If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time. Over the years, we've come to expect these bursts of greatness from him.
Massive choke slam. Don't be surprised. Now that got those shoulders on the mat. There's the elimination, Corey. What took him so long?
Whoa, the Undertaker dodged that one.
Undertaker's looking to end it.
Whoa, he just destroyed that harsh impact. And a kick out by Bray Wyatt.
The Eater of Worlds doesn't stay down that easily.
Beautiful technique. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Float over. And a DDT. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
Boom, what impact.
Nailed it.
He wants no part of the outside. Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
And right between the shoulders.
Looking to lock it in here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully.
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi. The title is slipping away here.
Now, and that's elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's got him here. He's got a sidewalk slam. Look out here. What's going to happen now? On the back of the neck.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Here comes the Undertaker with a flying clothesline.
This could be it. Taker setting it up. This just ain't gonna do it.
Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Hooked up.
The kiss. Sister Abigail.
The succubus strikes again.
Here's the pin title on the line. Here we go. Two count and a kick out.
How'd he do that? The Undertaker looking to bury another victim.
It's going for the Dragon Sleeper.
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end.
Here's the pin, title on the line. Two. Real close, too close for comfort.
He needs to change something fast, guys.
1, 2, kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
Not yet.
Oh my God!
That's what he was looking for.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
A competitor has been eliminated.
What incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
That's how you wear down your opponent. At the elbow.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Here we go.
Is he done?
No, it's not over yet. Wow, part of me thought he was going to tap, Cole. Look at the hype from the Phenom.
The Undertaker. Is he done?
Somehow he breaks it.
He may have broken free, Cole, but I assure you the damage has already been done.
Shoulders down, championship on the line. Well, that was a close call.
Man, Undertaker was almost dead and buried, but has enough strength to kick out and battle on.
I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Oh, look at it. Elbow after. Wow, can't believe The Undertaker got out of that one. And it's Bray Wyatt executing the reversal. Oh, guys, there's the mat slam.
With some attitude.
Undertaker. It's going for the Dragon Sleeper.
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to...
Moving into the cover with the title on the line.
New champion! New champion!
Real close. Too close for comfort.
Yeah, and Bray Wyatt digs deep and proves he's one of the toughest hombres around.
Oh, my God!
Well, there's only one thing left to say, guys. Rest in peace.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
New champion!
3. The Undertaker gets the win. How about another look at some of the highlights?
This was another great moment. Who could forget this? I remember this part very well. I really enjoyed every minute of this.
Here is your winner and new WWE Champion, The Undertaker.
Now that's eking out a win.
I can't say that I'm all that surprised about the outcome. When it's your night, it's your night.
As hard as it will be not to think about that amazing match we just saw, we must move on here, guys.
I can tell you that none of these competitors are happy to be in the chamber, but they all want to be here because the winner will be remembered forever.
Introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Goldberg!
One of the driving forces behind WCW's success, former WCW champion,
A man who absolutely bleeds intensity.
beyond the WCW championship. Goldberg's a two-time United States champion, one-time WCW tag team champion. Oh, and by the way, a WWE Universal champion. Six superstars, one goal: survive the chamber.
This man may be the greatest of all time, but he has to conquer the chamber.
What's better than phenomenal?
What's that?
Well, whatever the answer is, AJ Styles going to have to be that to survive the Elimination Chamber.
Pull out your thesaurus.
I actually agree with you.
Here we go, guys. Elimination Chamber match coming up.
And in a match like this, it's not just about who's the most dominant superstar, but the luck of the draw is also so incredibly important.
I can't believe this match. I can't believe the superstars involved. This is going to be incredible.
This sadistic brainchild of Eric Bischoff has determined champions, set WrestleMania main events, and settled a lot of grudges.
Look who's here. The animal, Batista. I can't imagine what it must be like locked inside the unforgiving structure.
Time to get rid of all those nervous butterflies and focus on the task at hand.
one of the all-time greats. The Brahma Bull, the People's Champ, the most electrifying man in entertainment. The Rock is here, and this place is rocking.
What an intimidating sight this chamber must be for all of these competitors. This superstar may still be the champion at the end of this, but they will never be the same.
Harsh steel, unforgiving plexiglass, and 6 of the most hungry competitors in WWE. This Elimination Chamber is going to be brutal. The atmosphere inside the arena for this Elimination Chamber match is unlike anything I've seen in quite some time.
You're right, Michael. This atmosphere is unreal, but so are the dangers these superstars are about to be faced with. I assure you, this is no walk in the park.
Four superstars locked in a pod. Two will start the Elimination Chamber. Destruction on the way.
There's more heavy metal enveloping this ring than there is in my MP3 player. And guys, that's a lot of metal.
It's Elimination Chamber time, guys. Are you ready?
You should know better than to ask me that, Cole. I'm always ready for the Elimination Chamber. I just hope these 6 superstars are ready, because this will be about as brutal as it gets.
I can't believe this match. I can't believe the superstars involved. This is going to be incredible. And we're underway with what will undoubtedly be an incredibly destructive Elimination Chamber match.
Randy Orton suffered numerous injuries at the hands of Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. The sight at the end of the match was absolutely horrific. The way things ended said to me that no matter where Randy Orton goes, he'll always be looking to settle the score with the Conqueror.
Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar trained together before becoming WWE superstars. Both men debuted in WWE in 2002 and were on the SmackDown brand. But the first time they ever squared off at a major event was SummerSlam 2016.
Look at this, raining down sharp elbows. What a stomp. Good grief.
Looks like Randy Orton has broken a sweat. So much on the line here in the match for him.
Hey, Cole, when was the last time you saw somebody win an Elimination Chamber match without getting a few bumps and bruises along the way? Never. That's when. So go
shoulders on the mat. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that. The Apex Predator stays in the hunt with that kick out.
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told that's been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty...
This might be it. Oh, my.
Randy Orton looking to finish this one early.
Digging deep for a kick out.
So resourceful.
I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little cocky heading into this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bow your chest out a little bit.
Believe it or not, fellas, some people are speculating whether the champ should have to defend the gold against what some are calling inferior competition here tonight.
Boom, nice. He's going for the pin, and there's a kick out at 1. Not yet, too early. Good golly, what a knee. You gotta believe this one's over. Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition? That's nuts. I'm willing to bet the champ started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's head. Either that or Corey's just making stuff up, as you alluded to, Michael.
A bad place to be for the challenger. And you have to wonder how much the challenger can sustain at this point.
Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it. We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident. Oh,
here he goes.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here. He came into the... German after German by Brock.
He might just win this thing right here.
Hopefully Goldberg can recover.
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. We all know what happened to him on that night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great, of course, though. It wasn't so great for the honky-tonk man, who ended up losing his championship to the Ultimate Warrior in fewer than 30 seconds.
Oh, and he reverses it.
Oh, nasty impact.
Harsh impact.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He wants no part of the outside. The quick reversal there by Randy Orton.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. Oh, that might have just broken something.
AJ Styles moving into the cover with the title on the line. New champion, new champion.
When Goldberg powers out like that, it's tough to not believe the hype.
misses.
Axe handle finds its target.
Styles looks like he wants to do it all by himself.
Oh, a knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch. Not looking good for the champ here. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
Sure, he's taking some punishment here, but given how much he prefers to be on the outside of the ring, he can very well change the outlook of the match with one shot.
Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
Beautiful technique. Nailed it.
Oh, my goodness.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Beautiful technique. I'll break your crown. From behind. This might be.
Shoulders are down, and here comes Orton.
He gets the shoulder up before 3. AJ Styles with an easy kick out there.
Not yet. Not yet. Oh, man. Right at the point of the elbow. With an F5.
Bang!
Don't be surprised if you crown a new champ here.
And he got a near fall out of it.
It'll take more than that. Oh, what a clothesline.
Styles looks like he wants to do it all by himself.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Nailed it.
You gotta believe this one's over. Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch.
Up in the fireman's carry.
Into a sidewalk slam.
Wow.
Awesome.
Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here. Oh boy, he is rolling.
The Rock may be in a bad way here. He steps into this match as the #1 contender in his division.
But can he follow up here?
Oh, it's going to be hard for The Rock to come back now.
Lesnar.
Billy, timeout time. Come on, Rock is in.
Just when you thought he had nothing left. Hopefully Goldberg can recover.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Brock Lesnar seems to relish this.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Shoulders down, championship on the line. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
His shoulders are down. Digging deep for a kick out.
Gonna take more than that.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Submission time.
Doesn't appear to be locked in very well.
Oh, nasty impact.
Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
Ooh, what impact. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Big elbow.
Challenger's starting to falter. He's going to have to find a way to fend off the champ here.
And he's been gambling quite a bit here tonight. There's plenty of reward that goes along with being outside the ring as much as he has been, but there's a ton of potential risk.
Slam.
Looks as though the champ has run out of gas.
Here's the pin, title on the line. 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
How did he do that?
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
And set him up.
Torturous knee.
Boom, what impact.
Ooh, that kick could be. Look at this.
Oh. Shining wizard.
Right
to the jaw. Harsh impact.
The challenger looking absolutely exhausted in there. The champ might just have nothing left in his tank.
Yeah, the Brahma Bull has been taken by the horns.
I wish someone would put you out the pasture.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Jumping knee right to the face.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh, here comes the phenomenal one.
Oh, my goodness. A knee drop.
Oh, nasty impact.
Knee drop.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He knows he's in trouble.
He's close to being done here.
Oh, ooh, spine buster by the animal. Here's his moment, Michael.
Here's the elimination point. What took him so long?
Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
Whatever happens, it's not going to be good. I can tell you that.
That'll hinder your modeling career.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Unceremoniously deposited down.
Oh, he's such a tough target. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Arm drag.
Very nice. Nailed it.
No, reverses it. Ooh. Man, what a slam.
Things have gotten worse for Batista. Looks like he's starting to feel the pressure of competing in this championship match.
That's over at this point.
When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, what a slam. That hurt. Oh, my goodness. A knee drop. Knee drop.
Harsh impact.
He's looking at it.
It'll destroy your face.
Is he done? I think AJ Styles is done playing. And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
Boom!
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. And he got a near fall out of it.
He showed up here tonight for a fight, and that's exactly what we are seeing.
A knee drop. That kick will stop you in your tracks.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Spine buster.
We might have a new champion here, guys. Just as ruthless as the first time we saw him.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. Here we go.
Oof.
Boom, what impact.
The Rock can play all sorts of mind games with his opponents.
Ooh, what impact.
Back now inside the ring.
You gotta believe this one's over. Dodges a bullet there. Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
New champion.
I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Just barely, but it's Ushigoroshi.
Looks like another victory for the champ, Michael.
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless...
Spine on the pine.
The challenger simply
Quickly into the cover.
Styles clash.
We may be...
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. Barely at 2.5. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Wow, I am impressed. Can you believe this?
Yes, rock bottom.
History might be made here.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
Beautiful technique.
Brock Lesnar with a nice reversal.
Back in from the floor. Oh, look at it. A
assault on the lower back.
Oh, damage to the body. Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
All right, AJ Styles with a burst of energy.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Enough already. AJ Styles able to avoid damage there.
Such a technician.
And he's taken down with authority. I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Ooh.
Brock Lesnar just too fast for him.
Lightning speed from the Beast.
Looking to lock it in here.
I don't think he's got it completely locked in.
Knee drop. He broke out of him.
But how in the world did he find the energy to do that?
Just a step quicker, it looks like.
Nobody controls the pace.
Ooh, what impact.
AJ's in big trouble now. There it is.
It's your favorite move, Saxton.
Beast bite. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Lesnar drives him down, but Cody's not finished.
No, not at all. Lesnar again with the power. And a third time.
Lesnar back.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. 2. Digging deep for a kick out.
How'd he do that?
The WWE Championship is on the line.
Beautiful technique.
He might have it. Spine on the pine.
The champ's in a bad...
Here's the pin. Title on the line. Big.
There's the elimination, Byron. That was amazing.
Is he done? No, he breaks out of it.
But does he have enough energy left to get back on the offensive?
Styles looks like he wants to do it all by himself.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
That'll hurt. DDT. Counter here.
AJ Styles moved out of the way there. AJ Styles able to avoid damage there.
Such a technician. Ushigoroshi.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. Here we go. 2. Digging deep for a kick out.
I'm impressed.
You gotta believe this one's over. Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
Boom. Clothesline.
Good grief. He's getting after it while he has the energy. Smart move.
No luck against Batista there.
Oh, nasty impact.
Thunderous power slam.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Champion.
You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Man, even now when he's been thrown all around, The Rock shows why he's the people's champion. A heart of a lion.
Boom, what impact. Here he goes. What? He just shattered the...
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Styles can finish the job here.
Oh man, The Rock really needs to dig down deep. These 6 superstars have really shown me something here tonight, guys. What a match.
The Rock.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's playing with him now.
AJ Styles moved out of the way there.
Lariat! Look out, down he goes.
And he might not get back up.
Lands this, and he is done.
Incredible agility.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
There's
the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Been eliminated.
Targeting the back. Very effective. Keep your eye on this one.
The WWE Championship is on the line.
Harsh impact. Here comes The Rock.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
When this guy's on, look out. Submission move coming up.
Specifically targeting the leg.
Just when you thought we were going to crown a new champion. I wouldn't be surprised if that caused some serious internal injuries.
Not so fast.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Nailed it. He's lining him up.
Styles looking to end this thing. Styles clash.
But I don't know how...
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. 2, 3.
AJ Styles wins.
A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times.
Heavyweight champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
That's a big win, although there was a moment there where I thought it was going to go the other way.
Now that's the kind of win you can build some momentum off of.
Matches like that are the reason why I love this job so much.